businesses or organizations that have a toxic work environment. Where does that come from?
Right.
It comes from
the top.
And if you have a boss that leads from fear or uncertainty or dread, the entire organization is going to be ducking for cover all day long and trying to figure out how are we going to survive this day versus how are we going to be the most innovative that we could possibly be to be productive.
Yes. And you don't think about it, but the one person's life can affect another person's life. The things you do and say, you have no idea what effect that has on somebody unless they tell you. But I had a cousin this last year who actually committed suicide. And the suicide note that was left in his car was that his boss at his office was so bad to him that he couldn't live anymore.
Oh my gosh.
And when my cousin's wife called and told me what happened, I thought to myself, I just can't believe one person could be that awful that they could do that to another person's life. And his way out was to commit suicide. And to me, that's unthinkable. But the thing is now you're going to make me cry. And I said, I wasn't going to do this to get to the point of the but the thing was that owner of that business took a person's life, whether he unknowingly know he did or didn't. But that entire work culture knew that it was an unsafe work culture. And that's how that owner was. And I think too many leaders don't realize the power that they have over other people until something like that happens. And then when it does, it's obviously a reality check to say, I've been put in this leadership position and this is really important and I need to do with it, what's my responsibility. My responsibility is to lead by example.
Right. And I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
But the biggest example going on right now of this is the CEO of Astronomer at the Coldplay concert, and how that one simple act created such an avalanche, not only for him and his family and the
all their
HR
employees
persons,
and their investors
everybody,
and their sponsors, and
exactly.
it was a domino effect.
Right,
yes.
right. But that just goes to show that when you're the CEO, when you're in a leadership position, that's the type of impact that you have to change lives.
Right. Yep, that's right. I actually said to my wife after that happened, I leaned over and said, I wish I knew him because I would have explained to him ahead of time that wasn't worth, that little action wasn't worth what's coming out of it now, because I would have thought through a head farther to think, okay, how's this going to affect everyone else around me?
Exactly.